KARMASPIRACY Series: The Middle East Fire and the Karmic Field of Broken Nourishment. The current crisis has moved beyond diplomacy into a fragile, war-like confrontation. Recent reports describe US Israel strikes on Iran, Iranian retaliation across the region, tension around the Strait of Hormuz, and a conditional ceasefire that has not resolved the deeper strategic conflict. From the Karmaspiracy perspective, war does not arise only from presidents, generals, intelligence agencies, or religious factions. These visible actors are instruments of a deeper collective field. When societies accumulate fear, aggression, family breakdown, and violence in food culture, the collective consciousness becomes hot, reactive, and explosive. 1. Cow meat as symbolic karmic burden. In the Vedic view, the cow is not merely an animal, it represents motherhood, nourishment, patience, abundance, and sattvic civilization. Therefore, large scale cow slaughter and beef consumption may be interpreted as a repeated civilizational act of cutting away the principle of nurturing motherhood. The United States remains among the world's high beef consuming nations. Israel's beef consumption has also risen, with Israeli Agriculture Ministry linked reporting showing about 20.2 kilograms of bovine meat per person in 2025, above the OECD average cited in the same report. Iran has lower total meat consumption than the U.S. or Israel, but it is still part of a regional food culture where animal sacrifice, meat heavy feasting, and masculine honor codes remain strong. OECD notes that meat consumption is closely linked to living standards, prices, production systems, and macroeconomic pressures. In Karmaspiracy language, this becomes a profound metaphor. When the mother principle is consumed rather than revered, society slowly loses its inner tenderness. The result is not immediate punishment, but a gradual hardening of the collective nervous system. 2. Family breakdown as loss of civilizational cooling. The second karmic layer is family fragmentation. The U.S. has a divorce rate of 2.4 per 1,000 population in provisional 2023 CDC data. U.S. children living in single parent households rose from about 9% in 1960 to 25% in 2023, according to analysis citing census data. Iran too is facing family stress. Reports based on Iranian civil registration data indicate 481,000 marriages and about 202,000 divorces from March 2023 to March 2024, roughly one divorce for every 2.4 marriages. Israel's family pattern is more complex, with religious and community differences, but research notes divorce patterns vary across Jewish and Muslim populations, and some groups have seen increasing divorce trends. Through the Karmaspiracy lens, divorce is not judged morally. Many divorces may be necessary, but when family instability becomes a mass cultural pattern, the child's nervous system, the mother principle, and the father principle all lose coherence. A nation may still have missiles, money, intelligence systems, and technology, but if the family field is disturbed, the national mind loses cooling, patience, and long range wisdom. 3. Iran, USA, Israel. Three karmic archetypes. The USA represents technological power without sufficient inner restraint. Its karmic pattern is intervention, control, and projection of force. Israel represents historical trauma transformed into hyper-security consciousness. Its karmic pattern is survival fear, enclosure, and preemptive aggression. Iran represents wounded civilizational pride, religious rigidity, and resistance against humiliation. Its karmic pattern is grievance, martyrdom, and retaliatory fire. When these three fields interact, the result is not merely geopolitics, it is a triangular karmic combustion. American control plus Israeli fear plus Iranian grievance equals regional fire. 4. The deeper diagnosis. Karmaspiracy would say the Middle East crisis is not only about nuclear facilities, oil routes, missiles, or regime survival. These are surface mechanisms. The deeper causes are loss of reverence for life, weakening of family sanctity, masculine aggression without maternal balance, historical trauma left unhealed, food culture that normalizes violence toward the nurturing principle, religious identity without sufficient inner silence. 5. The remedy. The remedy is not military victory. Victory will only postpone the next karmic eruption. The Karmaspiracy prescription would be restore the mother principle, restore family coherence, reduce violence in food, and generate collective silence through group meditation. For the Middle East, this would mean synchronized meditation groups in Jerusalem, Tehran, Dubai, Abu Dhabi, Mecca region communities, and Bharat's ancient temples. The Maharishi effect becomes the cooling moonlight needed for a solar fire region. The crisis is therefore not only political, it is civilizational indigestion. Humanity has consumed too much fear, too much violence, too much cow mother symbolism, and too much family fragmentation. The fire now rising in the Middle East is the collective nervous system asking for coherence.